Eagles Talk from Delco. I'm your host, JT, on the morning after one of the most pathetic, disappointing performances I have ever seen from a Philadelphia Eagles team. Monday Night Football, national stage. This was a national embarrassment. I mean, there's just so much to get into. I don't even know where to start. I mean, it just seems like nobody showed up yesterday. The defense, they get the ball first. The Dallas Cowboys, what do? 3 minutes later, they're in the end zone. I just can't figure it out. I can't figure out what this defense is. Well, actually, I do know what some of the problems are with the defense. The offensive side of the ball, my goodness. Somebody tell me, what the hell is this offense? I mean, what is it? I mean, 3 called run plays the entire game. Coach, where are you at? I mean, all week long, you're doing all this yapping. Fletcher Cox, I love getting after Dak Prescott. With the T-shirts, beat Dallas. But when it came time to put up, they disappeared. They were nowhere to be found. Outside of that fluky BS play that they got Dak in the end zone and scored the first touchdown off, they couldn't do anything against the Cowboys offense. And I told y'all, that Dallas's offense was a problem. I mean, all I've been doing is speaking obvious about the Dallas Cowboys offense. But for all you Eagles fans, I'm not calling y'all out, but for the rest of our fan base that got that homer blood, you're just waiting for that Dallas offense to unravel. It's not going to happen. Dak Prescott, I'm going to say again emphatically, Dak Prescott owns the Philadelphia Eagles. He owns the Philadelphia Eagles. A loss here, a loss there, yes, but he torches the Eagles, and he laughs about it on the side. And you know what? He has every right to. Kudos to the Dallas Cowboys. Listen, y'all came out, y'all played a hell of a game last night. The defense, Michael Parsons was impressive. Trayvon Diggs, you guys did a hell of a job last night. Way to open it up at home. Needless to say, for the way our team played last night, I mean, it is night and day. We are clearly behind the Dallas Cowboys. Clearly behind them. And I don't know, what's going to get that much better. This defense, for years and years, this freaking organization has undervalued the linebacker position, thinking that you could just get these just above or a little bit below average linebackers and put them all together and think it's going to work. No, it's not going to work. These linebackers got exposed for exactly what they were last night. Alex Singleton, at best, is a backup. I mean, goodness. Look, it's the 3rd game of the season. Still plenty of football left to go. But it's just totally disheartening last night. I mean, and I just can't shake, just the divisions. Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, they did whatever they wanted to do. They were averaging like 7 yards a carry. And this zone defense, I mean, I swear, this looks nothing different than last year. I don't see any sort of exotic, blitzes, any sort of creative stunts. Why isn't Josh Sweat playing more? Like, it's just so much crap, to get into, and man. And losses happen. You're not going to win every game. But for them to go down there and perform the way they performed last night is just flat out unacceptable. This coach, I don't know. And, I can actually say, because I actually have it documented on videos about my thoughts on the coach. We didn't see jack crap all preseason long of what this coach's plan was. It doesn't look like anything. I don't see any genius calls. I don't see any new wrinkles. I don't see, any, gadget play. I don't see nothing. It's just like the defense. It looks the same as it did last year. What's different? Now, this was supposed to be some boy wonder, Mr. Rock, Paper, Scissors. And yes, I am calling you out today, Nick Sirianni. I mean, you and I'm going to get to the quarterback. But the coach, I mean, what is the plan? We've been hearing all last year, about, Jeffrey Lurie, interfering, wanting, with Doug Peterson, wanting to know why didn't throw the ball more. So is Nick Sirianni, I mean, is he like a puppet for them now? 3 called runs, guys. 3 called runs. That was it. Oh, goodness. And Jalen Hurts. Guys, there's no other way. There is no other way to say it. He flat out stunk last night. Stunk. I don't know why on the deep balls he doesn't put a little more. Why don't you just drive the ball into the end zone? If you overthrow Rager a little bit, okay, fine. But this has been a problem going back to last year. His deep balls tend to float high in the air, giving, the defensive back to get in position to make the interception and the receiver having to break his stride to come back and try to prevent the interception from happening. I mean, like, what the hell? I mean, just the inaccuracy, the play before the pick six, we had Dallas Goddard. What was it, Goddard or Zach Ertz? I forget which one it was. Wide open in the flat. And he had a little bit of pressure on him, but that's a throw that any competent quarterback in the NFL can make. Then what happens? On the next play, he throws and Devontae Smith loses footing. Trayvon Diggs takes it back the other way. Pick six. Guys, I want to tell you, one thing we do know is that, sometimes a quarterback just is what he is. I mean, let's just say the next 4, 5, 6 games, I mean, if nothing changes, then we have to come to the realization that this quarterback is limited. And, you don't just all of a sudden get better at accuracy. And, yeah, you can make better decisions. You can get better at that. But I'm telling you, I mean, I have real question marks from what I've seen the last few weeks. Now, the Atlanta win, I enjoyed the win over the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, we deserved that win. Everything was nice and crisp. I mean, I don't care that Atlanta's defense stunk or, whatever the case may be. I enjoyed it. But I knew all along, that there could be some sort of issues, with this quarterback. We know what he could do with his legs, but you know what? Dallas wasn't having it last night. They had a game plan. They bottled his ass up. All the little bubble plays that worked against Atlanta, throwing them to the outside, the Cowboys were all over it. Just like the 49ers were the week before. I hear, people say, why don't they get back to that game plan? Well, they have been trying to run the same things. The last 2 weeks, the 49ers defense and Dan Quinn and the Cowboys, they were ready for it each and every time. Guys, sometimes you got to give credit to the other team. That's what it is. But, like I said, I'm not giving up on Hurts. But what I do know is, he's got the rest of this, audition going. Now, I don't see any point. I know, some people were saying, why didn't they put Flacco in the game? No, I think that would have been the wrong move. Leave Jalen in, let him take his medicine. But if he doesn't improve, over these next, 8 to 10 games, then we know we're still in quarterback trouble. I mean, it's just that simple. I know people might get on me and say, oh, no, how you going to get it just, 3 games in? But, I'm seeing some of his bad habits from the sample size from last year. I mean, I'm just calling it for what it is. Not giving up on the kid. I'm not ready to fire coach, even though I've always had questions about who he is and what he's going to do. But, guys, this is not looking good right now. And like I said, the Dallas Cowboys, they get paid just as well. Dak's first game back. Shout out to Dak Prescott, first and foremost for coming back, healthy from that devastating injury. And, like I said, you can just see the wicked smile on Dak Prescott's face on the side. He knows he owns the Eagles. And he even said, we're going to go for it on 4th down. There is nothing you can do about it, Mr. Fletcher Cox, Mr., whomever. He owns this team. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, I don't know. Jeez. And obviously I didn't get much sleep last night, then I had to come into work. I just took a few minutes here, I have to wait for a few people to get out of my way. But hey guys, it's gonna be a, pretty long week. And looking forward, you know, I don't know where our next win is gonna come from. Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Carolina, all of these teams are, are on the sleep. And oh, let me say the injuries again. It just does not stop. The injuries just will not stop for us, man. Sam Malu, went out of the game. Another offensive lineman down. Fletcher Cox, I think he just had cramps last night. I don't think it was nothing serious. Landon Dickerson, well, looked like a rookie again last night. I don't know. I mean, guys, I just don't know. I'm just kind of tired. I'm drained. I stayed up and I watched the whole game from beginning to end, and geez, just want to get through the rest of the day. Think by tomorrow, I'll be okay. I think most of us will be okay. We'll let this one get past us and get ready for the high-powered Kansas City Chiefs. But this was an opportunity to show if this team could bounce back from adversity for what happened in the 49ers game. And they failed the test miserably. Well, that's all I got for right now, guys. Time for me to start my shift, get out here, get some work done. I'll make another video later on today, talk a little bit more about the game and what's to come. While I'm on there, guys, please subscribe to the Bird Gang Nation Sports Media channel. We're on the road to 100 likes. It's going to be the fastest rising Eagles network on YouTube. Guys, please come check it out. Subscribe to all our content creators. Guys like One Trey Rock, Eagles Uncensored, JC from Eagles Talk, D Gifted 314, and a lot of other content creators, doing it big. Check out my channel, Eagles Talk from Delco. I'm at 32 subscribers right now, and I appreciate it. But I guess the next milestone is let's get up to 100. And guys, I will talk to you later. Try to enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. All right? Peace.